How you start the day can make a huge shift in how the day progresses and how much you feel empowered and dynamic and magnetic and make amazing things happen and just enjoy yourself fully. So today we're going to talk about tuning up your morning routine with lots of love, and that frequency, that power will bring so many amazing things into every day. So let's get started. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Claudat. I'm a modern Feng Shui master and founder of the School of Intention, which is a whole school and method of Feng Shui, unlike anything else in the world, based on infinite possibility, creative awakening, and your intention. What you focus on will grow, and the energy around you is affecting you all day long. But you can start every day in this grounded place of love, and when you do, epic things can happen, because suddenly, from the first moment, before you even step out of bed, we're going to talk about all the things I do. I'm wearing pajamas, all the things I do before I step out of bed in the morning that have been incredibly helpful and take just a few minutes to tune into your intention, love, and all your personal power. And this is going to be so magnificent to roll out into your day, to step out of bed, always on the right side of the bed, always feeling like things are working out for you, and always affirming your creative power to transform things in your world. Before we even get started, the Love Camp is now open. The link is below to learn more, and there's also a link below to the free Love Camp video series. That's going to help you to just cleanse away all the energies that are not love in your home and start lighting up your home with more of this high frequency energy. So before I even get out of bed, I do a few things. You can customize these. Please customize them. I want them to be really personal to you. If you're doing anything, make sure it's personal to you, because you want to be excited every day to wake up in the morning and be able to have this time for yourself, even if it's just a few minutes before you get out of bed and start your day. One thing I'll tell you before we go further is one of the keys to having a wonderful morning routine that I've realized is to have my phone outside of my room. Keeping your phone out of your room, not using it as an alarm clock, getting a super inexpensive little alarm clock that you can wake up with will help you to not see that the first thing to start the day. If I used to grab my phone to shut off the alarm, and then I'd be like, who texted? What happened? What's this? And suddenly my day was filled with messages from the outside world and all that really key energy to start the day, all that power. You're in a very powerful place when you wake up in the morning. Your mind is clear, your energy is in a state where you're very impressionable. And the last thing you want to impress upon yourself is more things from social media or random messages. So if you can, get a little alarm clock, and that can change everything. Now, the very first thing I like to do when I wake up in the morning is light a candle or incense or anything that I can keep really close to my bed. So again, I don't have to really get out of bed. Light it, fill my space with a sense of sacred, beautiful sensory energy. So your favorite candles, your favorite incense, even turn on your aromatherapy diffuser if that's what you have in your room. That's beautiful and wonderful. Just create a sense for yourself that this is your special time. And this little burst of fire energy can also help to wake you up and wake up your senses, which is a wonderful way to wake up to you. The next thing that I do is grab my journal, and literally I use notebooks. I made a whole video about how to use a journal to change your life, some of my favorite journal exercises that are really powerful for manifesting. I'll link it here. But I will say the thing I do with my journal first and foremost in the morning is usually either write out what I'm grateful for and do some free writing of just ideas that are in my mind to declutter my mind further. And so some gratitude and just some free writing can be this big really amazing space maker. You can use this as a manifesting journal. You can write down your dreams. There are so many amazing ways you can use a journal. So again, I'll link that video below. The next thing that I love to do is really get connected to the energy of my heart. So there is a whole video on heart chakra Feng Shui, which is really a great introduction to this whole idea of tapping into your heart energy. But this exercise is really simple. I learned a version of this from Donna Eden, where you rub your hands together and shake them off, and then you put one hand on your forehead, one hand on your chest. Breathe like this until you feel the energy sync up, where you feel your mind and your heart syncing up. The idea is you want to start to get used to not being in your head and being in your body, in your full energy, in your full creative power, and in your heart more. And from that place, studies have shown that you are more relaxed, more mindful, more creative, more intuitive, so many things. So make that little connection, bring your energy to your heart. Once you feel that centered feeling, then you can start sending out love to lots of people. You can send love to yourself, first and foremost, to your family, to your friends, to people who you're having disagreements with, to people who have wronged you, who you've had a hard time forgiving. That will set you free. Send out love everywhere. So when I say send out love, what does that mean? It could be as simple as thinking of a person or thinking of a place. I like to close my eyes, think of a person, think of a place, get a picture in my mind, and then just imagine energy floating to them and just showering them in either hearts or glitter or good vibes, however I see it at the moment. But the intention is always just sending love. And when you start doing that in the morning, it's going to, again, be a pace setter for your day. So if someone annoys you or upsets you, you'll be more in that place of, it's okay. Let's just keep sending out love. Let's just keep it moving. And it will keep things moving, because what stops the flow is when you get tense and angry and upset and start overthinking and worrying and wondering. And instead, you can get back to that centered place and just send love and keep that energy flowing. I'm not suggesting that you become a doormat and let people mistreat you in any way, but to not hold on to that stuff too much, because when you free yourself and you keep forgiving and you can let things go, Catherine Ponder talks about it as one of the cleansing laws of prosperity. When you let go of that lesser, you make room for the greater good, which can mean more love, more manifesting power, more money, more abundance, more opportunities. You want to keep the doors open. You don't want any of that bad vibe stuff to weigh you down. Again, if you want to cleanse your home completely of any of the vibes you don't want, below you'll find that Love Feng Shui video series, the free one that's waiting for you, and that could be a great big energetic opening to kickstart this whole routine. And the final thing I do, and by the way, all this takes just a few minutes. The final thing I do usually before I get out of bed is make a decision that something amazing is going to happen today. Something amazing is going to happen today. Something amazing is going to happen today. I've made a video about this. I talk about it a lot. You can say, I'm going to have a great day. Things are all coming together for me. Whatever it is, declare out loud until you feel it that amazing things are here right now. Amazing things are on the way. Amazing things are here. It might seem silly. It might feel like you're pretending at first, but I started off pretending, and then more and more every day became easier and easier and easier. And even when there are big challenges, this makes all the difference so that things don't down spiral. You have a lot of creative power, and when you tap into love, you get closer to all that creative power. So these are just some ideas you can mix into your morning routine. You can really do them at any point, but that morning time is magical. I'll do lots more videos on morning stuff because I think that morning routines and what we do to set up the day can be so incredibly, incredibly helpful. And if you have morning routines that you love that really make a difference for you, please feel free to share them, because I love to keep learning and expanding. So It is definitely a season of love. It's always a season of love, but it's a season of love Feng Shui. And again, below you'll find the link to the free Feng Shui video series. If you have questions, comments, leave them below. And if you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. There are so many things that happen when you have synergy with others. And this is the kind of stuff that can really make an enormous difference and even expand your relationships when you start getting on a higher frequency together. And this whole entire channel is full of videos for you to explore. So have so much fun, and I will see you very soon. Bye.